Hello, I'm Wendy Hunt. I'm from Elverson, Pennsylvania.
Now, Wendy, you just came back from a August visit to Tunisia. Uh, you were there primarily for a wedding, but you got to do a little touring. And I know that you were hearing words of warning, perhaps even discouragement from going before you went. Can you tell us briefly a little bit about your experience in Tunisia?
So yes, we did get a lot of warnings. We had read on the internet that there were some security issues there. We felt a little bit better because my sister-in-law's son lives over there, and he was very much saying there were no issues and there was nothing to worry about. So we went over, feeling much better because of that. And when we got there, from landing in the Tunis airport to being taken out to our resort, they were absolutely lovely, very hospitable. My husband speaks French, so he was able to communicate with everybody. And the hotel could not have been more accommodating and nice to us. And even our travels out into the different parts of Tunisia and going to Duga and the Medina, there was never any issues. We had to hone our bartering skills because we weren't used to that part, but that was no different than if you were to go to Jamaica or Mexico. And it was actually all in good fun, and they were very friendly about doing it.
And once you were there after a day or so, did you feel insecure? Did you have any physical concerns or any kind of concerns at all about security?
No, we didn't have any concerns about that. Obviously, being in a new country and a different culture, we wanted to make sure that we were being respectful, and so it was more the apprehension that we were going to do stuff that was completely off of what their culture is used to. But in the end, it was very much mixed from Western dress and people from different countries in with the Tunisian culture and their religious backgrounds. So no, there was never any threat. Like we never felt any threat of physical harm or that somewhere was unsafe. We also had family that took us places, so if we had been there on our own, it might have been a little different. But
and the warnings you made reference to conservative dress. Did you feel, in retrospect, seeing Tunisians and just your own experience, did you feel that being ultra conservative in a dress was necessary?
No. In fact, we kept saying we could have brought short sleeveless shirts, and because it was the people of Tunisia that dressed in the much more cultural clothing versus the ones that were not that did not dress that way. It was the extremes. So we thought we really could have dressed we didn't have to dress as conservatively as we were told we did.
Right.
Nor did we have to follow some of the you have to enter the room with your right foot kind of stuff.
Well, we're glad you had a great trip, and I think you really had the experience of the warmth of Tunisia, and the fact that you're able to share it is something we all appreciate, and I'm sure anyone who sees this contemplating a trip will appreciate it as well. So
yes, and we would highly recommend it.
Thanks for taking the time.